folks, we have groundhog on hind legs. I repeat, we have groundhog popping up on hind legs. Let's see, you can do it again? We have a lot of chunky groundhogs here. Chunkiest one so far. Chunkiest one so far. Charlie here. It's not really much of a purpose to this particular video. Scout really wanted to show you something.
Yeah, so you saw our ears got broken, and so we got new ones. Yeah, and I'm not supposed to be fronting. Ow. I'm not supposed to be fronting when we can, sorry, John. I'm not supposed to be fronting when we might have participants, that come around, but, dinner's over and we're in front of the dining hall and nobody really comes here, and they put lights on the basketball court, and we haven't seen lights on the basketball court before, and the sun is starting to go down and we want to see it and maybe try playing basketball, but we're not very good, but that's okay because we don't want to go to our room and go to bed yet. So yeah, do you like my ears? Because I kept 4 of them, but we bought a 12-pack, and so we've been giving people ears so that they can have cat ears too. Because everybody who's talked to me is really nice, and okay, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Shouldn't really have anything to add to that. Yeah, it is so fascinating to me. I don't know, I kind of just want to sit down and be like, the synchronicities of Omega. But y'all, and I've asked people, like, okay, compared to the rest of your life, like I know maybe you aren't spending your life doing research like I am, but based on your time at Omega and then time not at Omega, what are the synchronicities like in your life when you're not at Omega? Because I swear, we'll be in guest services, we'll be talking about a lost and found item, and it will come into the room like 20 minutes later. Someone will have lost something, and then it comes in. We'll speak a person's name, and they will just appear. Even just now, I got like pulled to go down to the lake, and then had just a nice conversation with someone that I haven't really talked to a whole lot. It's just in that really deep, like, yay, we're connecting on that human level, not the I don't know, not the light level. And yeah, at the moment, I'm feeling tired and like physically blah, because this week has been a week of grieving and just pulling out so many things. And I really want to go to a bonfire that's happening right now because it's in celebration of another coworker he's released an album, because we have incredibly talented musicians here. And I'm just like, I don't think I have it in me to go to a bonfire. I'm trying to, because in 3 days there'll be a different bonfire, and that one involves the Renaissance costume that we got. Like, I purchased a little like dress. Like, we're gonna look like a girl. Like, it's gonna be very nice, and it's not gonna be rainbow colors. It's gonna be like green. Like, I'm deeply excited. And yes, to spend like 4 or so hours at a Renaissance fair bonfire to celebrate someone's 40th birthday, it takes me a couple of days to build up to that. Just energetically, and especially when I'm already tired. And it's okay. It's okay to not go to things. It's not that you're not supporting him. You're supporting him. Also, he's going to be doing like a live show on Tuesday. Like, next week, y'all, I have a workshop. It is the end of life doula training. So I get to actually just be a participant here because I'm not working Monday through Friday. I am just participant. So I get to see Omega from that side of things. And I'm very excited. And I'm also a little bit like, what has all the work this week been doing? And it's like, oh yeah, no, it's been clearing. I have been going into my storage unit, the subconscious, and just clearing stuff out. We have Marie Kondoed this whole week with grief. Does it spark joy? Nope. Bye. Oh, that's been this week. And those kinds of weeks are so hard on the body. I even canceled an Akashic record reading because I was like, she was tired and then I was tired. I was like, this is bad. No, we need energy to be able to do energy work, right? Need to be in like a state of semblance. Sorry, I just want to make sure I don't get anybody in my videos. So yeah, I think we're good. Okay. And yeah, I want to see this basketball court lit up with these lights because the AV team has they really embraced like the putting the lights up and around, and there's even like a hashtag, and they're doing like Omega at night and find your light or find the light or something. Oh, I'm a bad spokesperson, but yeah, I just want to see the basketball court lit up and take really not good shots. I will say this particular basketball court seems to either invite folks who don't really know what they're doing with the basketball to play, or it makes everybody not particularly great at basketball, because almost every time I watch someone like taking a shot, it doesn't go in, and that makes me feel way better about my lack of skills. I have gotten a ball to go in that hoop. It's happened twice. I won't tell you how many times I tried it, but it's happened. Is there anything of note to really share? Okay, well, social things are happening more here, which is incredible. There's still so many classes. I literally can't, like, I'm either working sometimes for during some of them, or there's a lot. There's so many potential things. It's like a skill tree. Like, there's so many avenues to take. And it remains fascinating to me. And I don't remember if I told you this, but my book sold out at the bookstore, the Consciousness Explorer's Handbook, all 2 copies, from 2 participants that I made a connection with carting around. And I'm so honored that they bought my book. I'm just deeply honored by that. And so I did order some more, and then I gave a copy to everyone in guest services that wanted one, because I don't know, I'm proud of my book, and there you go. And so that left me with 4 more copies in the bookstore. So now there are 4 more in the bookstore. My book. And I gave one to the library because our librarian was like, give me one of your books, I'll put it in the library. So my book is in the Ram Dass library. I remain honored. I really do. And that's really helpful to remember as I can feel my body either fighting an infection of some sort, or just, excuse me, there's a 4-wheeler going by, or just, the physical ramifications of processing grief for a week. And it's just so neat that, like, again, the energy waves that you ride here, there were workshops this week on processing grief and mediumship and healing the deceased, and a bunch of other things, including like sympathetic, parasympathetic nervous system calming with vagal toning. So I don't even need to be in these workshops for the impact of what people are doing to be the energetic waves that my body is riding to pull this stuff out of me. It's just on me to allow it to happen, and when it does, just work with it. And I have been. And so too have so many others here. And it's been this really cool. Oh, you too? Wow, yeah, that's the energy of this week. That's what's going on. And then yeah, things like having deep conversations with coworkers I've not talked to before, and we're just sharing our biggest griefs. I want everywhere to be like that. I think we can do that. Right? As a society, we can totally do that. I know, I don't believe me either, but I still have hope. And for now, I'm just going to sit here and journal, finish my water, and wait for the sun to keep going down. And then I'll show you what this basketball court looks like, because it's just some lights. And it's cool. And I kind of like the I like the observation that I heard, which was, I do think it's not a criticism on the lights or anything, or just attention, but it's just sort of the pointing out of, yeah, we're illuminating things, but it's really interesting how the things that we're illuminating, many of them are things that we just pass by every single day and don't really pay attention to, because they're illuminating a bridge or a tree or, like, yeah, a piece of art, like that makes sense, but we're illuminating things that are always there, and it's only once you shine the light on it that anyone actually cares. Which isn't entirely the case, but there's more to it, right? Like, yeah, there is more attention and care when the light. I don't know. It sounded better when he said it. Just sort of like metaphor for life, right? I like that I'm excited and sitting here waiting for the sun to go down so I can see lights on a basketball court. That's where I am right now. That's what my life is right now. Like, right now. I also have a million other things going on, many of which I don't like. But right now, I'm enjoying this sky that is turning yellow and pink. I'm not alone. I'm surrounded by, you can hear it, and I'm just resting while I wait for something magical to happen. Maybe it will just be lights on a basketball court. Maybe it will be another exceptionally chunky groundhog. Right? Could you even see it? I know the camera's not that great, but that was the chunkiest ground. I think maybe she might be pregnant. Like, no offense to the chunky comments, but like, so rotund and adorable and standing up on those back legs. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. That's it for now. Maybe next stop, terrible basketball. Just a little POV. You're sitting in a chair outside of the dining hall at Omega. The sun's going down. You're holding a camera, and you could get up and show everybody what the pink sky is looking like without the trees in the way, but you know what? Nah. Just take in the sounds. It's almost time for basketball. Almost. Y'all ready for this? Do 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 do. All right, I'm gonna put you in here. It's where all of our balls are. Oh dear. Okay. All right. Yeah. Is there a purpose to this? No. Do you need to see this? No. No, you do not. Could I be a professional about this? Probably. Probably could. Probably absolutely could. Am I gonna? No. Can you even see the basketball? Like the hoop? Yeah. Could I edit this later? Sure could. Am I gonna? Well, I think you all know the answer to that now, don't you? Okay, so if I'm being completely honest with you, the only reason I set up the camera to show you what I just showed you, and now I'm wondering if you actually saw it or not. Look, I didn't make the first basket, but I made the other two. Apparently I'm an okay basketball player at night. Something about the no lights. You know, there's no sun. God can't see me. If you didn't get that reference, you're not a fan of 30 Rock. But yeah, this is basketball court at night. Left hand. I have no idea. It wasn't anything. All right, well, that's probably it for me. All right, thank you so much for watching. This was kind of a nothing video, but you know, thank you anyway. I love you so much. I hope you find some light in your life too. We'll talk soon. Okay, bye.